I'd like to thank RV Mattress for sponsoring this video. This awesome mattress, I've been sleeping on it over 3 weeks now. My quality of sleep has changed dramatically. I fall asleep like that and stay asleep all night long. And I'm a side sleeper. And when I ordered my mattress, they do have different mattresses for different sleeping positions. We all sleep differently. So as a side sleeper, I chose the side sleeper's best fit for me. With RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding Mattress, you get 120 night sleep trial with limited lifetime warranty. So you can try it and see if you like it or not. I 100% guarantee that you will like it. These mattresses are shipped directly from the factory in Arizona to your home or even a campground as long as it's in the USA. That's an amazing option. It comes rolled in a box. The best part was when you unpack it, I thought it was going to have some odors and whatever. No, none of it. It's completely odorless, super easy to bring into your RV because it's lightweight for some reason. For all the quality and all the mass that it comes with, it's super lightweight. One person can easily carry it in, undo it. It grows to its actual size and shape, absolutely no odors. You could start sleeping on it and that was like game changer. You know what else? You can use FHA or HSA to pay for your mattress. So go to the website, you will be amazed on how many options and sizes it comes in. Basically custom build them for your actual RV. I'm very, very pleased with it. I'm sure you will be as well. If you're interested, go ahead and click on the link below in the description. Use my code for 30% off of your next purchase. I love it. You will love it too.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Isaac with Where Are We Going? And today's episode, we are going to Canada. My first time in Canada with my RV ever crossing the border on the ground. I'm really excited. Once we're in Canada, we will be visiting Quebec, Quebec City and Montreal. En route to Canada, we will see Albany, New York, Plattsburgh. We have very limited time, but we will have so much to see. So join us, stay until the end, and have a blast.
Okay. It had received so much rain here for the last whole week. Every spot here at the campground, which is beautiful by the way, is so wet that we were trying only to park and we got stuck. Thanks to Brent. He is now trying to hook us and get us out of here. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here soon, and that's the situation we're in. So we put it on neutral. Hopefully we'll be out of here. Okay. Look at that, we tried everything. Oh. Oh yeah, we are out. Okay, we're out, he's pulling us out. Definitely was a scare, but hey, we got out. Oh yeah, we're out. Woo. You're the best, man. Thank you. All right, so we're good to go. So I'm staying here at Champlain, New York, right by the Canadian border at the Kings Bay RV Park. Really, really nice. You can go to their website and find out about all their locations, but this location, I'm in love. Not only they have amazing, very private, spacious spots for each rig separately, but they also have bungalows that you can rent. You can bring in your kayaks, canoes, swimming in the lake. It's a giant lake. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful, quiet, very green, very lush RV park. They do have these waterfront parking spots right here all along, one after another, and it's just wonderful because like you're literally 0
to the water. So if you're ever crossing the border into Canada, and if you need a place to stay prior, or you don't have to cross to Canada, if you want to come to upstate New York and you want to enjoy this lakes area of New York, this is a great RV park to stay with. The crew is amazingly friendly. Check-in was a breeze. They're super helpful. There's all kinds of restaurants and coffee shops around that do deliver if you are not prepared. This is fairly new of an RV park. They don't have a store on the property. So if you came unprepared and if you're gonna be hungry for the night, there are coffee shops around here that do deliver, and it's very affordable. Keep that in mind. I'm enjoying it a lot, so I hope you enjoy it too when you come and visit.
All right, we are at the border. First time.
Faudrait arrêter de filmer. Hein.
Okay. Oh, look at that line going back to the US. Oh, wow. That's a long line. Well, Quebec. We crossed the border. It was super easy, very friendly. Very little questions if we have any firearms, any food, any drinks, alcohol, tobacco, you know, the general stuff, any animals, anybody else traveling with us. And as I said, very friendly officers. And that's it. So it took us literally like 3 minutes to cross the border, and we're in Canada now. Our first stop in Canada will be for the next 2 nights in Quebec City. Yeah, let's go. We're almost 50 kilometers, like 30 miles to Quebec City. And on the way, I couldn't resist anymore and stop by AW. I'm gonna try that. And also right next to us is Tim Hortons. I'm gonna try that too. So first AW and then Tim Hortons. Hey, welcome to Canada, right? So let's go. Burgers, poulet, and poutine. All right, let's order and I'll show you what I got. So we did get the fries, the burger, and the poutine. So cool. Look at that. So basically the poutine is fries with cheese, and in my case the Nashville poutine is pieces of fried chicken and cheese and pickles and red sauce. So basically they take everything in your menu at a combo and mix it into together and put it in a box and feed you and call it poutine. It's good though. Welcome to Canada, AW. Check. Next is Tim Hortons. Okay, so Tim Hortons, what would it be compared to of the US? I don't know, like Dunkin' Donuts? No, because they have pizzas, burgers. Bonjour. Je veux un café latte. Je veux prouver le cappuccino, ouais. So I got iced latte and 4 Timbits. She wanted to sell me 50 of those. And I'm like, nope, not 50, just 4 is more than enough. And those are cappuccino filled Timbits. And Timbits, I think it's something like donuts, like rolled donuts, and they're flavored. Let's see how they are. They look like rolled donuts. And yep. It's a bite of donut, and espresso flavor is in there too. Nothing special. Let's taste their coffee. Oh, it's good. All right, Check, Tim Hortons. We're done. Off to Quebec City now. Yeah. It's kind of crazy, you know, like every city, every major big city, when you enter it, it's always very unfamiliar with the rules and directions. So I am just taking it slow and trying to be on top of the GPS and the directions. But it's beautiful. Look at this. It's right on the river. Huge river. Very, very green, lush city. And hey, another camper right next to us. Very retro, super cool. This is really pretty. This waterfront park goes forever and people are just cycling, running. There's places to sit down and enjoy the views, the sun. Very nicely done and built. And people are here with their campers and they can park on the side of the road and no problem. The only parking limitation that I've seen right now, it's from midnight to 6 a.m. I think you're not allowed to park here, but you can park here pretty much all day and it's free. Again, another taxpayers worth services in return, you know? It's free parking. Look at this. This is awesome. And the reason why I'm here in Canada for this road trip is because of my birthday. So, yay, happy birthday to me. Yeah. Leave in the comments below, have you ever been to Quebec City or Montreal? Like, if you did, which one of those was your favorite, Quebec City or Montreal? And why? Let me know in the comments. All right, so we arrived in Quebec City and we just entered the old city, which is one of the best activities to do here in the city. And behind me at the top, you can see the Frontenac Hotel, which is one of the most landmarky buildings of the city. Believe it or not, Quebec City is older than New York, is also one of the oldest cities here in Northern America. So that's kind of a cool fact. Yeah, so we're just gonna explore this area and we'll see what's there for us to see. So let's go. The Fairmont Château Frontenac is the absolute most famous landmark here in Quebec City. I know that it's been sitting here for the last 130 years. It stands at 79.9 meters high, which is 262 feet, has 18 floors, and its capacity today, the hotel features 610 luxurious rooms. And it was designated and officially declared as the National Historic Site of Canada in 1981. The architectural style is known as the Cutest or the Chateau style. High-pitched, distinctive green copper roofs all over. It hosted President Roosevelt, British Prime Minister Churchill, and Prime Minister Leon Mackenzie, and they discussed in two secret meetings here in 1944 and 1943 to discuss the Allied victory of World War II. So that's pretty cool. But ever since, including Queen Elizabeth has stayed here and many, many other celebrities around the world. Just wanted to share these facts with you, but let's continue. How crazy is this? They have a freaking slide here, all winter open, and you can go all the way up there and slide through.
and probably go all the way on the board. Who knows where you would be stopping, but it's super cool. So we're about to embark on a 310 steps climb up, where we will reach a belvedere from where we can see a unique panoramic view of the whole city. Not to mention that St. Lawrence River down below and the other side of the city across the river, everything looks so pretty. But hey, we're just starting to climb this 310 steps up, so let's meet you at the end. How cool was that? Wow, I think it's a national holiday or something. So I was lucky to capture it. Alright, we're doing something crazy. We took the Funicular and we're gonna go all the way back to the river, so it's so high. It is so cool. I don't think the camera does justice how steep this is, but it's beautiful. You get to see the whole view of the old town here in Quebec City. Saves you a lot of time climbing down those stairs. That's it. We come out. We're here. That was super cool. All I can say so far about this cutest city that is just magnificent. It's just beautiful, and it has so much history and aesthetics. The architecture, and it's so clean and quiet. I can't understand, like, we're in the middle of the most touristic part of the city. The streets and roads are so quiet. I just don't get it. Anyways. So we're in the old city, as you can see behind me, Fairmont Château Frontenac Hotel. So that means behind me, literally at the river level, I have the old city. And we decided to stealth camp tonight. And it's a great parking lot. And it's right across from all the activities and everything that has entertainment labeled on it. All the shops, all the restaurants, everything is right there. As I said, the view of Château Frontenac. And here I am with Viva right here. I decided to purchase 2 parking spots, 20 Canadian dollars each. We entered this location at 4 p.m. We're okay to park here till 7 a.m. And if we want to extend, we can go ahead and purchase 2 more hours or 4 more hours and so on and call it a night. It's a great parking lot, completely safe and secure, and the beautiful Château Frontenac looking it down on us right from where it is. It's already 8:45 p.m. and I'm just gonna call it a night, hop inside, and I'm literally in the middle of Old City, right by the river and all the restaurants and entertainment. There's also amazing public restrooms across the street. Boondocking in the middle of Quebec City. It's possible, guys. All right, have a good night, and let's see if I get the knock. I'm assuming we're not gonna get any knocks tonight. It'll be a comfortable night, but I'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. All right. No knock, no nothing. Definitely quiet, comfortable sleep. And as you can see, we're perfectly fine here. And now we're gonna switch to another place. It's almost 7 a.m. right on the beach. As we were driving into the city, I showed you like those like miles and miles and miles of stretch of public space with beaches and a lot of RV parking. I want to go there and park there for the day. And I have some editing to do and some other work to do on my computer, so that would be perfect place to fix breakfast and get some work done. So let's go. All right, guys, check this out. I'm on the beach, right by the cliff. And I want to show you this driveway, walkway, whatever you want to call, is going for miles and miles and miles. There's places to picnic, sit down, sunbathe, you name it. But the best part is actually this section up here, right there, right here. They have a beach here, and there's showers and facilities and everything. And there's multiple beaches like so. Quebec City, you score. This is beautiful. So now I'm gonna get inside, fix myself some breakfast and start my day. I see that there's bicycles for rent right there. So maybe just grab a bicycle and do this miles of cycling path on the beach, on the riverside for the day, get my exercise a little bit and enjoy the rest of the day. Well, good morning. A rainy morning here in Quebec City. We're leaving for Montreal and we needed to get some gas, and this is expensive, y'all. I don't know, it's 59 liters, 96 Canadian dollars. No clue how much that is right now. I'll do the conversion and put it on the screen, but I think it's expensive. Anyways, we have approximately 2.5 hours drive to Montreal, and unfortunately it looks like it's going to be a rainy day. We have our spots already booked and confirmed at the Harvest Host. Last night also we stayed at another Boondockers Welcome, which is a part of Harvest Host, and it was fantastic in a really safe, quiet neighborhood. Our hosts were actually wonderful, and they allow us to have electricity and water and no charge for any of that stuff. So we're very thankful. If you're watching this, thank you. Your place was amazing, and we definitely would come back and stay with you again. A rainy day. We finally have some gap between the rain and more rain up ahead. We are roughly 100 miles away from Montreal. The amount of RVs, there's so many RVs everywhere. Camper vans, truck campers, trailers, you name it. It's amazing. Like, this country is so good with RV life. They have designated spots for them in all around cities, parking, overnight parking even. Like, it's great. I mean, I wish the US would have that kind of an accepting and tolerance, understanding that this is a lifestyle for many and you shouldn't be limiting us or pushing us away from the cities. We arrived in Montreal, a little bit on the outer skirts. It's not even outer skirts, but it's right by the Olympic Stadium at Avant-Garde Brewery, the Harvest Host parking and home for tonight. This brewery is supposed to be really good, so let me show you. Cheers. Oh, by the way, it's my birthday. Montreal, just like the name suggests, it's the Royal Mountain, which is above me, as if that downhill, which we climbed up, was not enough. Now we have these stairs going all the way up, and I have no idea how many steps are waiting for us. That is pretty much the access for us to get into Montreal Park, which we were told that is a gorgeous park sitting on top of Montreal, the Royal Mountain that gives the name to the city, and you can have amazing views of the whole city and its surroundings. So I hope there's a shortcut somewhere to go to the very top of the mountain, the vista. We'll see what we can deliver, but let's climb these stairs first. Oh God, even more stairs to climb, as if the ones prior was not enough. Oh my God, more and more. Oh, torture. No, just kidding, it's beautiful, but it's definitely steep and makes you climb. So cardio is essential coming and doing this beautiful park. Be aware. One thing is the positive. The fact that the weather is so beautifully awesome. It's like 73 and there's some slight breeze in the air. It's really, really nice. I can't even imagine hiking this if it was like in the 90s or humidity that we experience in the East Coast all the time. That would have been disaster. So that's the positive. That's the upside of this climb up Montreal. It's giant. There's so much to cover in this giant mountaintop park. It's gigantic. I have no idea how much of it I can even cover, but I will try. And not to mention, today it's time to leave Montreal and go back to the US. So I don't have much time to cover everything in this park. Time is essential. Let's see what this park has for us. All right, I made it to a fraction of what the park has to offer, but I discovered behind me the Beaver Lake. You can rent boats and just like, you know, boat around, row around the lake. And it's got pavilions around it, places to sit, to picnic. It's really, really nice. As I said earlier, time crunched, so I really have to get out of here and head back to the Harvest Host that my Viva is parked at, and then head down to the border to cross back to the US. It is so nice to see that the city has had a dedicated monument for Leonard Cohen. He was a fantastic musician. The city has created this mural to commemorate him, so kudos to Montreal for doing so. We crossed the border back into the US, and it was the nicest, smoothest, wonderful experience I've ever had crossing the border into the US ever. Maybe 30 seconds at the border. My experience was awesome, so hopefully yours is a good one too. Well, I'd like to thank Neil and Britt for suggesting this awesome, cute little town on my road trip en route to Albany, New York. It's called Plattsburgh, and it's sitting on a lake. It's great, cute little downtown, and got the best ice mint green tea from a really cute coffee shop called Coffee Cat. Super cool. If you're ever coming down here, definitely stop by because it's the cutest town ever. And again, thank you, Neil and Britt. That coffee shop was so cool. It's actually an art gallery as well. And I got this cutest little drawing that I found so sweet. And it's called Percy, and it's coming home with me. And I got this cutest magnet for my collection of Canadian and New York magnets, and it goes straight right here, Plattsburgh. So end of the day, arrived at the Harvest Host. I think this is by far going to be the best Harvest Host I've ever stayed in. It's a drive-in. Look at that. We have 3 different screens and 5 movies. Opens at 9 p.m. And I've made also great friends already. We just met a couple from the UK who arrived here a couple weeks ago, and they bought their van in Montana, and they started to film everything. They are going to start a new YouTube channel sharing all their adventures and experience on the road here in the USA. They're going to be here for 6 months, and I'm going to introduce them to you right now.
Hi, I'm John, also known Johnny. I'm from the Isle of Wight in the UK, and this is
Rachel, who is also from the Isle of Wight in the UK.
Took the plunge and bought our new, well, not new, our old vintage 2003 Dodge Ram Explorer, and we've been travelling for the last 7 weeks and done how many miles, Rach?
8,500.
We had a plan. We've got 9 legs that I planned out, and I think we're into leg 5. We've done 24 states. We're now just outside or north of Mount Kiscoy, New York, in New York State, and we're headed north to the parks up there. Explore that area, aren't we? And then we're headed back down south, and hopefully we're going to hug the Appalachian trails along the way and do some walking and hiking, aren't we? As well as seeing a few breweries along the way.
And I already told my viewers that you guys are going to record all your experience and be sharing most of your experience, I should say, on YouTube channel.
Yes, we are.
Don't have a name for yet.
Not yet. So if you go, my name's Johnny. We're from the UK. We're complete novices, so maybe one of your viewers can come up with a name for us. I don't know, but
Oh yeah, wow. You heard that. If you have a name for them, write in the comments and let's give them a YouTube channel name so that they can carry it with them for the rest of their adventure.
Dinner at the campground. Chicken, rice, onions, jalapenos, peppers, tomatoes, guacamole. And what happens is a burrito. Yum. I'm at Albany. This is the Empire State Plaza by the Rockefeller himself. That's the Capitol building. That one on the right, it's what's called the Egg. A quick stop en route back home to Philadelphia. Never been here before, so that's what I like about RV life, van life. You can pull your home to anywhere you want and visit and look at it, and if you like it, you can stay at it. These are, like, as I said, the agency buildings, as they call them. There's like 4 of them. Behind us is also what's the archives and museum and the library building is. Really nice. Like, this is a very, very nice plaza. And as you can see in the distance, it says, I love New York. Who doesn't, right?